Secret Ottoman Spy Codes Deep Dive into Historical Cryptography. The world of espionage has always been shrouded in mystery and intrigue. For centuries, empires have waged secret wars, fought battles in shadows, and relied on coded messages to communicate crucial information. Among these empires, the Ottoman Empire stands out with its remarkable use of cryptography and secret codes that help shape the course of history. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the hidden world of Ottoman spy codes, a realm few truly understand. What were these codes? How were they created? And how did spies manage to send secret messages across dangerous terrains, all while avoiding capture? Prepare yourself for a deep dive into a fascinating world of symbols, substitutions, and secrets. Why espionage was essential to the Ottoman Empire. Stretching across 3 continents and lasting over 6 centuries, the Ottoman Empire was one of history's largest and most powerful empires. But with vast power came enormous challenges. Surrounded by rival kingdoms and often facing internal dissent, the Ottomans needed more than just armies and diplomats. They needed intelligence. Espionage, or spying, became a crucial tool for gathering information about enemy plans, troop movements, and political conspiracies. However, sending secret messages was fraught with risk. Letters could be intercepted, messengers captured, and secrets revealed. This risk gave rise to sophisticated cryptographic techniques designed to keep communication secure and unreadable by outsiders. Basic Ottoman ciphers, the Atbaşı technique. One of the earliest and simplest ciphers used by Ottoman spies was the Atbaşı cipher, which translates roughly to head-to-head. This substitution cipher involves replacing each letter of a message with another letter following a fixed rule, usually reversing the alphabet. For example, the letter A might be replaced with Z, B with Y, C with X, and so on. This made the message look like nonsense to anyone who didn't know the key. While this seems basic today, at the time it was an effective way to obscure messages from common eyes. The Atbaşı cipher was often the first line of defense, a simple disguise for messages that could then be layered with additional encryption methods. Complexity increases, the Zarih cipher. As spies grew more sophisticated, so did their codes. The Zarih cipher was a more advanced method that combined letters, numbers, and unique symbols to encrypt messages. Unlike the simple Atbaşı, which swapped letters, the Zarih cipher involved multiple layers of coding. Messages were often written in Ottoman Turkish using the Arabic script, but embedded with symbols that stood for entire words or concepts. Decoding these messages required not only knowledge of the cipher key, but also familiarity with the cultural context and linguistic nuances. To complicate matters further, some messages used homophones, different symbols representing the same sound or letter depending on context, to confuse code breakers. The role of Arabic script in Ottoman cryptography. The Ottoman Turkish language was written using a version of the Arabic script, which inherently lent itself well to cryptography. Arabic script is cursive, meaning letters connect and change shape depending on their position in a word. This flexibility allowed spies to manipulate letters' forms subtly to hide extra meaning. For instance, small dots or marks could be added or removed to alter the letter's value. Additionally, certain letters doubled as numerals, allowing messages to encode numbers directly into text. This combination of linguistic and numerical coding made Ottoman spy messages highly complex and resistant to easy decoding. Real-world example, decoding an Ottoman spy message. Let's take a look at a simplified example of an Ottoman spy message encoded with the Atbaşı cipher. Original message, in modern Turkish Latin alphabet. Düşman birlikleri sabah erken hareket edecek. Using Atbaşı, each letter is replaced by its head-to-head counterpart. To the untrained eye, this is gibberish. But with the cipher key, the message can be decoded to reveal the enemy's plans to move troops at dawn. Invisible ink and secret writing techniques. Beyond ciphers and substitution codes, Ottoman spies used clever physical techniques to hide their messages. One popular method was invisible ink, made from natural substances like lemon juice, milk, or certain plant extracts. When a message was written in invisible ink, it appeared blank to anyone intercepting the letter. The recipient, knowing the secret, could reveal the hidden writing by gently heating the paper or applying a chemical reagent. This technique added an extra layer of security, ensuring that even if the letter was intercepted, the critical information remained concealed. Another method involved writing messages between the lines of seemingly innocent letters or embedding code words within poetry or religious texts. This steganographic approach, the art of hiding messages in plain sight, made espionage even more challenging for enemy intelligence. Spy networks and code training. To manage these complex ciphers and secret writing methods, the Ottoman Empire developed specialized spy networks known as Teşkilat-ı Mahsusa, special organization. These operatives were rigorously trained in the arts of cryptography, disguise, and covert communication. Members of the organization had to memorize multiple cipher systems and were often provided with code books, collections of ciphers and keys used to encode and decode messages. Trust was paramount, as a single compromised agent could unravel entire operations. Interestingly, some spies developed personal ciphers unique to their missions, increasing the difficulty for enemy codebreakers to intercept and understand messages. The importance of context in decoding. Decoding Ottoman spy messages wasn't simply about matching symbols to letters. It required deep knowledge of political events, military movements, and cultural references. For example, certain words might have double meanings or be used as code for specific locations or persons. Imagine a message that reads, "The rose blooms at midnight." On the surface, it sounds poetic, but to trained spies, this phrase might signal the timing of an attack or the movement of a particular regiment. Therefore, decoding often involved cross-referencing multiple intercepted messages and using intelligence reports to understand the true meaning. Famous historical cases influenced by Ottoman codes. Several historical incidents were decisively shaped by the use of Ottoman spy codes. One notable example occurred during the Siege of Vienna in 1683. Ottoman commanders sent secret messages detailing their strategies and troop movements, relying on coded letters to coordinate their forces. According to historical records, a break in the enemy's communication code helped the defenders anticipate an Ottoman assault, contributing significantly to the battle's outcome. Similarly, during diplomatic negotiations, coded messages allowed the Ottoman court to keep sensitive information hidden from European powers, influencing alliances and treaties. Modern reflections, cryptography's ancient roots. Looking back, the Ottoman Empire's spy codes can be seen as a precursor to modern cryptography. Although today's encryption algorithms use complex mathematics and computers, the core principles remain: substitution, permutation, secret keys, and layers of encoding. Studying these historical methods offers valuable insights into the evolution of secret communication and reminds us how intelligence and secrecy have long been critical in geopolitics. Engaging the audience, reflective questions. Before we move on to our next section, think about this. How would you feel if you had to memorize secret codes and deliver messages that could change the fate of an empire? Would you be able to keep such secrets under pressure? And what can today's cybersecurity experts learn from these centuries-old techniques? Are there timeless lessons hiding in ancient spycraft? To truly appreciate the genius behind Ottoman spy codes, let's walk through a simplified decryption example, combining the Atbaşı cipher and symbol substitution. Imagine a message intercepted by spies. XX. At first glance, it looks like gibberish. But applying the Atbaşı cipher, where letters are replaced head-to-head in the alphabet, reveals the phrase, This is the open. Next, suppose certain letters are replaced by symbols, like a star for E and a crescent for S. The final decoded message might read, "This is the open door." This phrase could be a secret instruction indicating a specific event or timing known only to the agents. Such layered encryption was typical in Ottoman communications, combining substitution, symbols, and context clues to protect vital information. The legacy of Ottoman espionage. The Ottoman Empire's use of secret codes wasn't just about cryptography. It was about survival, strategy, and intelligence mastery. These techniques influenced not only their own military and diplomatic successes, but also the future of cryptography worldwide. From handmade ciphers to invisible inks, every tool in the spy's arsenal played a part in shaping history. Why this matters today. In an era dominated by digital communication, it's easy to forget the roots of secure messaging. The Ottoman spies' dedication, creativity, and courage remind us that behind every secure system lies a human story, a struggle to protect information against great odds. As we rely on modern encryption, understanding this history helps us appreciate the evolution of secrecy and the ongoing battle between code makers and code breakers. Final thoughts. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the hidden world of Ottoman spy codes. From simple substitution ciphers to complex multi-layered encryptions, these secrets tell a story of ingenuity and resilience. Next time you send a private message or use encrypted software, remember the spies of the past who risked everything to keep their secrets safe. Their legacy lives on in every coded letter, every hidden message, and every secret waiting to be uncovered. Stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world of history's unsung heroes.